hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. I truly am, and I say every single time with a smile on my face. Oh, I'm loving my holiday. Just totally chilled out, and I can't fault anything either. Me and my husband, we haven't bickered once. He's in a right good mood. Okay, anyway, let's get into it. How is Rupert Lowe doing politically at the moment, universe? Yeah, I mean, they're going to do everything they can to stop Rupert Lowe. They want to take him down, they're going to bully him, they're going to put stories, they're going to plant this, they're going to come out with all sorts, okay? They're going to fabricate stories as well. Now, this is a bullying card. So I said before, I feel like there's accusations from two women. Now, I know they did that before, but anyway, is Rupert going to be accused of bullying? Well, I think he would be happy if they did that, because it can be turned around. I know he's been to take on the House of Parliament, and that bloody, is it Hoyle? Is Hoyle, the Speaker. I've got a few chase words for that wanker, honestly. He does it when it suits, doesn't he? All of a sudden now he's giving orders to Keir Starmer to answer the question. He hasn't done that for the last nearly 2 years. So if he's happy about this, which I think he is, and there's only one other way. We'll restore Britain. Bring down the government. Oh, I'm loving it already. Oh my word. More and more and more and more people. Oh, can I just say that Alex Phillips, I cannot stand her. Did you see what she was saying about Restore Britain? Insignificant and all the rest. I watched a few seconds and I thought, you're in for it, you girl. And she's a mess. I'm not being funny. Her hair is disgusting for TV, and the way she dresses as well. She don't even make an effort. Start watching her hair and you'll see what I'm on about. Everybody's going to like Restore Britain. And the thing is, it's all right reform and everybody going, oh, they're not well known and they'll only get 1%. Bollocks. You guys slagging him off and making him even more popular. He is going to be well liked. Is he going to bring it down? I think so. Absolutely. But he's not going to do it with force or stuff like that. He's going to do it with getting people on side. You don't have to work hard to get us to vote for all of freaking illegals going. Oh, I was talking to a girl last night, one of the entertainment. Honestly, we was talking and I went, oh, we've been infiltrated, with Muslims. I went, they're taking over the UK. And she said, oh, I'm Muslim. I went, oh. I said, well, I'm talking about the extremists. I went, there won't be a problem in Egypt or Dubai or anywhere else, because they're all over there sitting in the bloody UK in a nice hotel. So Rupert's just, in a way, kind of sitting back and let Reform destroy themselves. Greens are over, and Labour. I mean, there's just nothing else like it, is it? It's a shit show. I think they're ready to go for Makerfield. I hope I've got that right. How does Rupert Lowe feel about Makerfield and going for it. Ah, that dropped. Go on, it dragged. I hate it when it drags. Oh, you're going to get all the young people. You're going to get all the young people turning out as well. You know, you've got canvassing and stuff. I think this lady is kind of normal, like, you know, like us, one of us. And that's what we need, you know, people like us with common sense. Now there was that there, so let's have a look. So you're getting holding back. What is it? One election after a time? Is it by-elections or just elections? So he holds Restore Britain, hold back a little bit, and then they go for it. Job offered. I cannot see how this woman can lose. But is it wishful thinking on my part? What kind of person is the lady? I forget the names. For anybody new, okay, I read a headline and go from there. I tend not to know too much because, well, basically, the mainstream media just lie, don't they? They don't tell you the truth. What kind of person is she? What kind of... I'm getting being your own worst enemy. Is she afraid? She's afraid. Because she's getting... Excuse me. She's getting all this anger. Getting all this anger. Sorry, I was having a coughing fit. I brought some plugins, you know, for that mosquito repellent. Well, apparently I bought refills and not the packet, so I cut it all up, pulled everything off, and I think it's poisoning me. Jesus. Right, so you got the devil twice here. This ain't looking good at all. Are you telling me she's the devil? No. Okay, so she's up against it. There's going to be a lot of anger. She's going to get it from all sides. She's going to be written about in the papers. She's going to be humiliated. But you know what? I don't know whether she knows this, but I think she's ill. Is this lady ill? News, messages, young people. Well, we've got young people there. We've got tests as well. What do I need to know about this lady's health? I think it's cancer. Actual loss. You caused it. Maybe it's all too much for her. I'll tell you what, I worry about this lady further down the line. Oh my God. Young. So I wonder who else is up for it. So this is to do with work, so obviously I don't know, I'm getting something from the past coming up. I'll tell you now, this lady will be poorly in the future, and maybe she's going to be poorly because of all the stress. What kind of person? She causes the loss. Well, there's two sides. She's either working against restore, or something awful's going on. Dear me. Is this lady, how does this lady feel about Restore Britain and that party? I'm going for their post. She's getting exposed for something. She's getting exposed, you know, something that she thought would never come out. They're going to try and discredit her. That's what they're trying to do. So what is it that she wouldn't want us to know? Do you know what? I want to say she's in bed with somebody. That could be literal, or it could be a partner. I feel she's confident. How does she feel about Restore? Like, people will try and make her look bad. There's something off here. Well, this lady, see, I just keep getting. Something she did with a young person or young people, and she don't want to look bad. Bit late for that. How does she feel? She feels confident. She maybe feels confident about Restore Britain as well. Will she get the post? I would say so. I would definitely say so. So if the crap isn't coming from her, let's have a look. Just ask. Ask. Is this lady genuine and for Restore? Yes or no? What's in the card? Yes. Okay. She is going to get a lot of shit. I also feel like soon, within a few months, she's going to get some news about her health. But it doesn't mean to say she's dying. You know, she can have treatment. Is she going to need treatment? Medical treatment? You can't have what you want, so move on. Just getting on with it. Just getting on with it. What kind of candidate will she be? One that feels stuck, I suppose, really, when you go into a council and there's just one of you. It's very hard, isn't it, to change 10 people, whereas 10 people can change the viewpoint of one person. So where is all this anger coming from? People are unhappy with Restore. They actually feel threatened. And good, so they should. I think it will be interesting to see if there's any changes with, is it reform? They've got all those councils and everything, all those people. You know, are things really going to change? Are they going to change? Will reform make changes soon, now, and for the better? They will try and do the right thing. They know the reading of the room. They also know Restore as well. How does Farage feel about Rupert Lowe and Restore Britain? It's forcing them to take a different path. In fact, I think Restore Britain so like leading the way for reform. So they're going to have to, you know, catch on and maybe do things that Rupert has suggested, because that's the appetite of the people in the UK. And I'm pleased to say I didn't get to see the march on Saturday, and I can't really see, well, anything, but I saw a photo and it looked amazing. Again, packed. And why would they say it was thousands, okay? Thousands! No, darling, it was probably 500,000 at the least. So how do they feel about Rupert? That they have to have more control? Will they impact us? I think on the whole they'll try and do the right thing. But will it be enough? I don't think so. I don't think anybody will be happy until the last git is out of here on his boat. We were such a tolerant country, such polite people and nice and genuine, and look what they've done to us. You know, they've got us despising the illegals and other religions as well, by putting the fear of God into you. Okay, how does Rupert see the Makerfield option? I kind of think there's something going wrong here, you know, like people are cowards and they're going to attack her. They're going to attack anybody who goes and threatens reform or Labour. And it won't be my last card, will it? Oh dear. I'm going to get my nails done today, you know, honest to God. It keeps melting. I need them hard gel things on. Just something to hide, something to hide, something to hide. I think maybe Rupert could be concerned, you know, that if they go for it and they don't win it, I don't think Rupert gives a shit about what the press think. And they're unreliable. I was talking to somebody yesterday and we went, what do you do? So I went, oh, I do politics, the elites, deep state and all this. Anyway, he was talking to me and I'm like, oh, I've worked it out, okay. So this, I know it's going off, but it will come into it. So this AI business, okay, it's AI that wipes us off. We've been and done this time and time and time again, okay. This moment, anyway, I know what it is now. You start off with the big bang, which isn't a big bang. It comes from AI. It creates us. It's a new cycle. Then we end up, feeling like we've discovered AI and we make it. And then the next step is AI will destroy the simulation. And then guess what happens? It doesn't just end. It starts again. We're in a time loop all over and all over again. It just repeats. And every time we destroy ourselves. But I will do a full reading on it. But yeah, that's what I got. That makes more sense than anything else. Okay, we'll restore Britain. Because it doesn't have to be her. She could drop out. And somebody else could come in. We'll restore Britain, secure the Makerfield position. Please say yes, please say yes. Oh. Lack of interest due to no immediate success. No longer of use. Right, if they want to win this, they're going to have to do exactly what they did in Great Yarmouth and knock on those doors. So if you live in Makerfield, email Restore Britain, tell them you want to join the campaign. Because we're going to have to work for this, okay? There's no doubt about it. Nothing is going to come easy. It's not going to be given to us. We have to do the work. And maybe people, in Makerfield, just can't be bothered. How do the people of Makerfield feel about Restore Britain? They're not wanting to vote just yet. No to the house just yet, not moving. So what we're talking here. I don't know, I've got a lot of negatives. Maybe they stop this for some reason. What are the challenges, Restore Britain face? I mean, you got Reform going around saying this, that and the other. I've got private readings where they're going, oh, will I be kicked out? Will I be kicked out? Will I be sent back? And I don't really think it's to do with that. I think the initial part would be just to get rid of the illegals, the crooks and all like that, the smugglers, the terrible people. So I think that's the it's been misconstrued. So I know Rupert's been out and said things, but he's going to have to keep on top of it. Because Reform, the Greens and Labour, they're all like embellishing, exaggerating their truth to suit them. Okay, so yeah, what goes against, what's the challenges for Restore Britain with Makerfield? Trouble and gossip, look, Reform are already there before Restore knock on the door. So that's what they're going to have to do, dispel this gossip, dispel their troublemakers and liars. And the problem is, in politics, it's not a lie. It's a misunderstanding, a misrepresentation. And what will go for Restore Britain? Oh, the strength there as well, lacking ability. What will go for them? Well, maybe the other candidates aren't that good at speaking, maybe. What will go for them? Well, there's no way Restore Britain or any of them are giving up. They won't succumb. Okay, let's have a look. Will Restore Britain get that seat in Makerfield? Are we ready? I'm nervous. Oh, I love it. Is there two people? There could be two people. Maybe she has to pull out and somebody else comes in. But I am getting being committed. An agreement. I mean, you know, they really need to sort that out, and they really need to sort where this lady is, because there's so much negativity, and maybe she doesn't speak well, or maybe won't say the right things, or won't present herself, you know, in a confident manner. She needs to be confident, absolutely, you know. Sometimes she'll need to be on a high horse as well. I'm going to say yes. How will Restore Britain feel after these by-elections, or whatever they are, for Makerfield? How will they feel? That they have to work extremely hard and very, very fast and very hard to be in the strong position. Now they are in a strong position. People say, oh, we don't know Restore Britain. I don't think so. They're talking about us in America, Australia, everywhere, absolutely everywhere. And people are rooting for them as well. Forget your mainstream media, the lying gits. What kind of person is Alex Phillips? Well, you see, she's stuck to one party, you know, and feels she can't change and can't move back and can't switch over. So she wants to demonise Restore Britain. But really, she wants them to win. Does she believe, you know, does she want silently Restore Britain to win? She's hiding it, and she's hiding it, and hiding it. Do you know this woman is going to have egg on her face because all she keeps saying is, it's unrealistic, it's unrealistic. What the hell does she know about hardship? Yeah, she's keeping it to herself, and I think that's the resentment as well, that she can't come out. She feels that she has to pick a side, whether it's for a boss or Farage, for fame. She feels she cannot switch. But oh my God, she will. How will Alex Phillips feel when Restore are having great success? Well, maybe she's not gonna. Maybe she's not going to interview him. How will she feel? It's calculated risk. Look, she's still gonna go. She's what is it? When football teams, and you think one's gonna win and one isn't. I think they call it glory supporters, and that's exactly what she is as well. It's in a contract. It's in work. You know, go with them. You favour them. Don't think for yourself. Okay. Outcome for the Restore Britain. Amazing! Oh, now that's what I want. Global. Absolutely global. Restore, you know, Rupert Lowe is not Trump, okay? He's a hard-working man. I mean, all right, admittedly, I think there's help behind the scenes, but, you know, we'll see for the future. I do see that he's genuine. But what I also need you to know as well is that if he says he's going to stop the illegals and send them all back, well, what is coming in place of that? You know, we'll have to pay a price. It could be your confidentiality. It could be freedoms, you know. It could be digital ID. But I am getting success here. They're on the world stage and they're going places, okay? Even if they didn't get this or there's a hiccup, because when you're recruiting staff, and I mean, I think they've got over 400 branches, what you need to do is train one person that can train 40 people, and then those 40 people can train. And what I mean by training is how to speak, what not to say, how to present yourself, and how to keep yourself out of bloody trouble. Anyway, we got the world there. Can't wait. Bring it on. Okay, guys, that's it from me. I'll be back soon with another reading. Bye now. Bye-bye.